can affect the technical issues, right? Because what you discover is that if operators are not rewarded for pointing out deficiencies, or if there isn't a system that encourages operators to do their routine maintenance, et cetera, that you can have problems from that, from not taking care of those technical situations. I mean, the classic case is Davis-Besse in the US, where the Nuclear Regulatory Commission allowed the operator to continually put off maintenance. And we discovered a really, potentially big problem at that reactor. So I agree that ultimately the last defense is the human factor, but it all, there's a complex interchange there.
All right. Let me define what is cultures. The culture is this come to mind. This culture we can define some sort of this way of thinking and the way of doing in terms of this accustomed by this external environments. It includes some old procedures and some other trainings and education program, and also this the psychological management program. So it is some totally some quality management issues in the nuclear power plants, and not only the procedures but also this. This is some of the human factors the specialists or the human factor the scientists say. And there are three types of the human behavior. We call some knowledge-based behavior and rule-based behavior and skill-based behavior. But in terms of the human error point of view, this most highest probability of human error is knowledge-based, and then the rule-based and skill-based. So how to reduce this the human error? From the shifting to from this knowledge-based to rule-based, we can make some well and establish a sound, technically sound procedure. And then rule-based to skill-based, the behavior, you can shift from this by the education, training, and exercise. It means if we have the well-established procedures and the training and education program, we can reduce one thousandth of human error problem. This is the long time ago in USA in the Dr. Swain's handbook. So this is a human derived analysis in this test. So this concept is already in place in nuclear power plants operating. But problem is that this procedure is one thing, and also that they are technical and experience basis another. So this is how to this is some link with this is some this is for the I call them this is stage culture. It means they respect procedure and the respect to the system their role and responsibility. For example, in nuclear power plants, they engage in 7 or 8 people in control rooms. The shift supervisor and the site technical advisor, reactor operator, and turbine operator, and electric operator. Most important is how to system to build the system really good teamwork, not group work, teamwork. So it is very important. So I think this in this case, in Corey case, this is a team of failure, or this is the management failure case. So this is the even some non-proliferation case also. This you have the same the philosophy to prevent some events. The crisis management exactly consists of 3 phases: the preventions, and mitigation and response. So this is the, it can acquired by some goods and safety or security cultures. This is some, also this is the web procedure.
There was a culture of not reporting errors or problems when they occurred, because instead of promoting or encouraging people to report errors or problems because it's for the common good, they wouldn't do it. And it also explained the poor level of information, but it was a really key cultural problem, really specific to Japan. I don't know if it's the same here or not, but it was reported as a very crucial dysfunction that linked really to the very culture, corporate culture. And because there are rules also, and I really like the knowledge / rule / skill based typology, really, because very relevant for that case.
Yes, if I may add.
The direction that the system is going to go. My own belief is that, you know, the North Korean system has thrived on isolation, and you know, in the modern world, increasingly, it's finding that it cannot sustain itself without engaging with the outside world, and that's going to mean that that system is going to have to change in one way or another. It's going to be integrated with its neighbors, whether it likes to be integrated or not. And so we need to think about, you know, how to manage that process in a way that helps to serve collective interests in the region.
You said that North Korea is isolated from outside the world, but North Korea is very actively collaborating with China in economics, in military aspect, and also foreign policy. It means North Korea is not isolated. Isolation is from the perspective of the United States or other Western world. It means as long as North Korea is not isolated, so the viable way of North Korea is not theoretically or practically feasible. What could be very attractive, viable way out to North Korea, which is to be given or possibly can be given by the United States or other allied countries?
In terms of what the U.S. can do, you know, essentially what I've, you know, been trying to talk about is, you know, there was a kind of beginning, a new beginning with this, you know, very limited agreement, which essentially represented an opportunity for the U.S. and DPRK to interact with each other again, right? And so, you know, that's actually the first step, I think, in terms of trying to improve the capacity of the U.S. to have much influence. You know, but at the same time, the North Korean system, you know, is no longer as, you know, it used to be very much separated from the outside world. Even the relationship between China and North Korea had a lot of limits. And so we've seen a lot of changes, I think. And so, you know, all of those factors, I think, eventually are going to lead to a situation where the current political system has to adapt to new circumstances.
I wanted to make just a second, I just want to make a comment about the technology, because I think it's quite relevant to especially the question, not just of North Korea, but safety culture in general. So we use the term technology to refer often specifically to things like electrical engineering and nuclear engineering, but in fact, technology.
Still, I'm confused to know what this Ruger is going to solve the problem. As my understanding, in the situation in these countries, North Korea, South Korea, and China, is a political issue and cultural and regional issues. Sharon, okay, safety already blue as doctor say that everything has already prepared, already made technically or to say, but I don't know the how to the thing to say the safety equipment, right? This is not important thing to safety things. Important thing is what is the issue, what the problem is arises divided. Means there is reason is political issue, cultural issue, and regional issues. So better to find the solution, get together these countries, and we, like European and the United States or other countries, how we contribute each other and find a better solution about North Korean nuclear weapons. Because people never said that. Weapons never try to understand the human being. Human being only try to understand how to control the weapons. Means for the safety for the people, weapons, or weapons for to show the power. That's why political issue is very important things to understand. So this question go to the I forgot the name. Sorry.
Kim.
Yeah. So you already mentioned three things. One is perception, attitude, and characterize and circumstances. I think this thing is very major thing to. But how is it possible? And what a thing to give the message through this.
Say that again. I didn't understand the last.
There are three options. One is perception.
Perception.
Means my understanding perception why the nuclear power plant is necessary. One thing, because of the perception of build of the nuclear power plant, and what attitude means what the characterize of that things. How, for what purpose, and third one is circumstances. And the circumstance comes up, just like in Japan, earthquake, tsunami. Nobody can control, even God cannot control, become powerful. Means there is only the solution to go through the political issues or culture or regional. So there is some answer. And we can find better solution. So how you can say that this is the good method through this seminar? I'm still confused.